Hi everyone! Welcome to Stories Without Translation, a podcast where we share inspiring stories from around the world.
We explore how people live, think, and create across different cultures, especially from the West, to help you see the world from the new perspectives.
And as English learners ourselves, we make this space for you to practice listening, learning expression, and get inspired at the same time.
Because sometimes the most powerful stories don't need translation, they just need to be heard. Today's story is one that continues to echo across the world, the story of Malala Yousafzai. You've probably heard her name before, right? But her story isn't just about one girl from Pakistan. It's about all of us, about courage, education, and how one voice can shake the world. Let's go back to where it all began. Malala grew up in Swat Valley, a beautiful region in Pakistan surrounded by mountains. Her father was a teacher who believed education was the most powerful tool to change lives. So, from an early age, Malala loved learning. She was that student who sat in the front row, curious about everything, always asking questions. But around 2009, things started to change. The Taliban, a militant group, began to take control of the area. They announced that girls were no longer allowed to attend school. Just imagine, one day you wake up and suddenly you're told that you can't study anymore simply because you are a girl. Most people were scared to speak up, but Malala, she refused to stay quiet. Before we move on, let's take a short break to thank our local sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Toko Perabotan Kartinda, located on Jalan Karang Tineng dalam number 95B Bandung, just nearby Hotel Karangsetra. If you're a student living in a boarding house or apartment, you know how the small things make daily life easier. Like a good plate for your late night meal, or a sturdy spoon and fork that lasts through countless instant noodles. At Kartinda, you can find plastic plates and bowls, stainless steel spoons and forks, and even tin cups, simple, practical, and perfect for student life. So, if you ever need to restock your kitchen essentials, drop by Toko Perabotan Kartinda. Quality, affordable, and right around the corner. What's really powerful about Malala's story is how it connects across cultures. In the Western world, she is celebrated as a symbol of freedom of speech, women's rights, and education for all. But in Pakistan, her story also sparks deep conversations about culture, faith, and the courage to question traditions. It shows that the values we fight for, like equality and education, are universal. But the way we express them often depends on where we come from. That's what makes her story so special. It bridges worlds. It reminds us that global citizenship isn't about where we live, but what we stand for. And maybe that's the biggest lesson here. Malala teaches us that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to speak up even when you're afraid. Her voice reminds us that change doesn't always start with big crowds or loud protests. Sometimes it starts quietly with a student raising her hand, a teacher believing in her, or a parent encouraging their child to keep learning. So, as we wrap up this episode, here's something to think about. What does your voice stand for? What would you speak up for, even if it's not easy? Education is more than just school. It's the bridge that connects people across languages, cultures, and borders. It gives us understanding, empathy, and the power to make a difference. So, wherever you are, whoever you are, remember this. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Use them with courage because, just like Malala showed us, one voice can truly change the world.
Thanks for listening to Stories Without Translation.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow and share it with your friends who love learning English and exploring new cultures.
See you in the next story, and remember, the world is full of stories waiting to be heard.
Because sometimes the most powerful stories don't need translation, they just need to be heard.